Nanudveshti kalim samrat saranga iva sarabhuk kushalanyasu siddhyanti netarani kritani yat. This shloka describes the quality of Kali Yuga. Although Kali Yuga is filled with so many faults, there is a good quality in Kali Yuga also. Nanudveshti kalim samrat saranga iva sarabhuk. At one point, Kali personified was tormenting Mother Earth in the form of a cow and Dharma in the form of a bull. At that time, Parikshit Maharaj came there, and Parikshit Maharaj was about to chop off the head of the personification of Kali, Kali Purusha or Kali Raj. But Parikshit Maharaj did not kill Kali for various reasons, and one of the reasons is that Parikshit Maharaj saw that Kali just surrendered to his lotus feet. How can a person who has taken shelter of the warrior be killed by the warrior? So Parikshit Maharaj did not kill. But there is another deeper reason. Parikshit Maharaj did not envy Kali or kill Kali because Parikshit is saranga iva sarabhuk. Just like a bee goes from one flower to another flower or one garden to another garden and collects only the essence, which is honey. Similarly, devotees of Krishna like Parikshit Maharaj also are essence seekers. They see the essence of everything. So when Parikshit Maharaj was dealing with Kali, he saw that Kali has a very good quality. That's why he did not kill him. What is that good quality? Kushalani ashu siddhyanti. Kushalani means auspicious activities, good activities. Ashu means immediately, siddhyanti, produce results. When somebody performs good activities or auspicious activities, they become very quickly successful in Kali Yuga. Na itarani kritani yat. But inauspicious activities will take longer time to produce results. And Acharyas further add to these qualities of Kali Yuga. They say that in Kali Yuga, if one performs a good activity even within the mind, that person receives the results of that good activity. But bad activities or inauspicious activities or sinful activities have to be actually performed to get the results. But in the previous yugas, the rules were very strict. In the previous yugas, even if a person thinks of committing a sinful activity, he will be penalized with the reaction for that sinful activity. Even thinking bad is also wrong in the previous yugas. But in Kali Yuga, because people's minds are totally distracted and they are bombarded with so many material vibrations, a concession is given. If you think of doing something bad, you may not get the reaction of that bad activity. But if you actually perform a good activity, or even if you think of performing a good activity, you will get the result of getting the good activity. So, if a person actually performs an inauspicious activity, then only he will get the bad reaction. But if one just thinks, if it's only a bad thought, one will not be punished for that bad thought in Kali Yuga. So this concession is there in Kali Yuga. That's why Parikshit Maharaj did not kill Kali. However, we need to be very cautious in understanding this fact. Although by thinking bad about something or thinking of performing some sinful activity will not give us a sinful reaction, but prolonged thinking about that bad or sin will eventually make us indulge in that sinful activity also. So we need to be smart enough and diligent enough and intelligent enough to reject all the negative thoughts that might creep in our mind. So because if we meditate on anything inauspicious, if we contemplate on some sinful activity, then we might eventually end up doing that activity after some time. So we need to control our thoughts as much as possible. But a little concession is given to Kali Yuga people that only if they perform bad activities, they get the bad results. But if they just if they stop that bad activity at the thought level itself, then they will not be punished. So that's a concession. That's why our Parikshit Maharaj did not punish Kali. And another important point is auspicious activities or good activities or pious activities will immediately bear fruit, and even if you think of doing something good also, one will be rewarded for it. So that's the glory of Kali Yuga, apart from all its bad qualities and faults. And another very important quality of Kali Yuga is that although Kali is filled with so many faults, Kalir doshanidhe rajan asti hi eko mahan gunaha kirtanadeva krishnasya mukta sangha param vrajet. Although Kali Yuga is an ocean of faults, there is one very good quality in Kali Yuga, that is, just by doing kirtan or chanting the holy names of the Supreme Lord Krishna in the form of japa or in the form of singing, one will be delivered, one will be liberated. So, the means of liberation or salvation in this Kali Yuga is very easy, which is chanting the holy names of the Lord. That is the essence of Kali Yuga. Although Kali Yuga is filled with so many faults, still if we stick to these good qualities of Kali Yuga, we can take very good advantage of Kali Yuga's facilities also, and we can reach the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna.
For more such devotional programs, please watch Hare Krishna television. To get this channel, please contact your cable or DTH operator. For more information, please call 8767 845 845.